Dublin Marley here, back again. More War on the Sea. Playing the Pacific campaign. Doing pretty well. Pretty well. Alright, where am I at in this game? He's going home. He's going home. He's going home. He's going home. Let's unload all. And let's send you home. Where is that other carrier group at? Three carrier there. There's a battleship. There's destroyer. Carrier here. Did I already turn him in? Let me check. I did not turn him in yet. Ah, there he is. Yeah, I'm turning the Yorktown group in. Alright, let's go. Yeah, three carrier group here. I've got one carrier down here. I've got this battleship group and this destroyer group. We're just waiting for this place to fall. Waiting for more, to be honest, like, how their thing works is just kind of weird. Alright, let's buy stuff here. New sea. CVL. Yep, we're buying one of these. And we're going to merge these. And then I'm going to buy 3 more ships. Let's go to US. One, two, three. All right, we're going to set you over here. And we're also going to be smart about this. We're going to launch your aircraft. Wow, Hellcats get torpedoes, and that's pretty insane. I'm building up all those invasion fleets. And getting rid of the carrier problem. Ooh, the trusty. What I want to know is where do their carriers hang out at? I've got a sub going around these two places, this place, this place. I got a sub sitting outside of here. I got this guy sitting over here. Which I'm going to send back to here. It's crazy. This sub has like no ammo compared to the other sub. Like, I don't even know if it can sync this with its deck gun. Excuse me. It is nice that you get music again, though. The Indian Ocean, East Indies, they have copyrighted music, so you can't really play them. You can play it on Twitch, but you can't play it on YouTube, so I get copyright struck, so I have to do no music option. I think this is one of the problems with the game is I think the developer needs to come up with a construction option. Like, you can reconstitute sunk ships if you pay X number of resources. And I think that option, because, like, if you're Japan, all your airfields are probably up. And that'd especially be good for the Japan side of this when you're getting crushed by just American carriers everywhere. Because that's going to be the problem in this game, is playing the Japanese. Because the Americans are going to have carriers flying everywhere. Come on. Guy's going 12 knots. It's dropped to like 2,000-ish. I got 40 rounds. I need to make sure they all hit. All right, let's fire. That is a pretty model, though. Wait, what? Okay. Damn, this thing fires quick. Excuse me. Man, sinuses. Should be enough to burn him down. He's got fire in every side, every compartment. So there's at least one here, and 3 here. So that's 5 fires with 2 repair. Maybe even 1. I don't know what size merchant this is. I'd really like to see a repass done on this mod, though. I'd like to upgrade it so it's the most current version. So there's strategic bombing. But I'd also like to see more ships added. There's patrol boats. All that stuff should be added. Because then Japan could do the whole sending out patrol boat missions to trigger air responses. Alright, there's the Yorktown. Well, you're all going in. Release repair. Confirm. Alright, that should be pretty good. And now they're coming here? This is weird, man. Someone told me this is what kind of happens at the end of the game is as Japan goes down troops or ships, you're just going to get supply ship spam. They're not really hurting on destroyers yet. I know they're starting to hurt on light destroyers, though. There's 2, 3, 5. Wow, how did you guys miss that? To be honest, I'm surprised I don't have white phosphorus rounds. And now I'm to AP. I don't know if I have enough rounds to kill this guy. There we go. See if he burns real quick. See if he burns real quick. He probably will burn. Or maybe not. I'm just seeing if I can hit him. No. Alright, we're out of here. Nope, this guy's totally torpedoes now. Alright. Let's get you in here. And let's get ready for the next invasion force. Nice. That is a really good mix of planes there. You need to get over here. You stay here. We'll send him down there, pick up troops. I'm really amazed by this sub, actually. So good. So I think if I ever play the US side again in this game on hard mode or elite, I think you send a carrier group down south. I think you take the same strategy. I think you take Guadalcanal second. The carrier group will defend the invasion fleets, but I think you send subs over there and you just destroy merchant ships nonstop, and eventually you just win the game. Yeah, one hit took him to minor moderate. That's just insane. All right. All right, let's figure out what I need here. Now I wish I had the command points for that, but I do not. But that should do good. Should do well. Wow. That's kind of crazy. What? Destroyer 1, get the hell out of there. How did this guy get through? And that's how I'm gonna get him. Sucker. Alright, break. Form up. Full speed. Holy crap. This is going to be a brutal, brutal. I don't think they're going to like this. destroyer, 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 cruiser, destroyer, destroyer. Nail my destroyer. Yeah, I saw that coming. Let's get you out of here. You go like 4 knots. I might lose this destroyer. Oh wow, they got 2 cruisers, man. Alright, you need to stop. Oh yeah, he's gone. Might get hit with some torpedoes here, but they shouldn't be that bad. Yep. Ooh, they got the good destroyers out. I want to know how this guy got down here. Just slow down. Give ourselves a good gun platform. Yeah, how did we lose that ship? Mother didn't even see it. Well, I kind of knew I was going to get struck by a torpedo. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty good, guys. I lost a destroyer, but whatever. To be honest, I think in the future I'm just going to have my destroyers run. Alright, 10 ships. That really puts a dent in their, and 2, 3 light cruisers. I don't think that was a very good trade for you, Japan. Let's split. You need to go hang out with the battleships. Alright, let's move you closer. There you go. And switch with the Pensacola. Actually, no, I'm going to keep you in the rear. I am sick of that, though. Targeting the destroyers immediately. I probably need to go bomb this. Let's go send the carrier. So they just have merchant ship after merchant ship here. I've kind of lost interest in just destroying them nonstop. Alright, Battleship 1. You can start your little mosey on over here too. Yep, here it becomes. I don't think they can even touch this group though. There's just too many fighters. 72 fighter planes. They do have a lot of bombers though. Damn, that's 12 right there. And there's 12 Nels. Damn, that's a pretty good base. And Mavs. And they got 9 map. That is a really good base for them. You guys want to shoot these guys down? You son of a... No, they're going to hit the destroyer. I'll just go on the hope he doesn't get hit. Not bad. Torpedo bombers coming in. There we go. You know what's crazy? I probably have a shit ton of hours in this game. And I never kind of realized this is what you need to do. It's just send your carrier in and just soak up the air attacks. I always tried to guard my invasion task force and protect the carrier. But what you need to do is just send your carrier in and then just sit them right there on the airbase, and they'll attack the carrier non-stop while your supply ships drop shit off. Is that it? Good job, boys. 33 planes down, lost 2. I can eat that forever. This is probably the fighters. Yeah. I'm not going to let them fire their main guns. No point in wasting ammo. We'll let the giant furball just do it. I can't wait till I get Corsairs. $385. And then they got 6 Brownings. It's a Wildcat have. They're rocking 12.7. I still think the Corsairs are going to be better. All right, good job, guys. Let's fix you. New C. You get a rogue or a bogue. I prefer rogue. Let's swap you. Alright, let's manage cargo. Alright, let's go send you down south. And you can start the troop transfer. And then let's do the smart thing. Launch aircraft. This is where the Americans get really scary. So theoretically, you could launch those with 16... You could launch 26 torpedo planes from that carrier. That costs 55. That's insane. Send the destroyers up there to start the troop transfer. And let's destroy this place. And you can go home. Oh yeah, too easy. Yeah, like what's a nuisance? And I understand why they have them. So the computer makes missions from here, and it's why you see the 3 destroyer mission, and you'll see it a lot in the other mods. Interesting. Should be fairly good. I don't know what the hell's going on with my mic. Let me check. Is that better? Oh, okay. Nah, it's the computer's simulating because you have supply ships going around. The computer has missions that send supply ships going around to simulate them doing supply, but they don't actually need supply or use it. So I was reading on the forums last night. Um, they operate under a different system. Now they need to drop troops off and supply to take a city, but they don't need to. Like in this game, I have to have supply to make airplanes. The computer does not need that. So every time I lose an airplane, I have to have engineering, fuel, and supply to rebuild my planes. Japan does not need that. The, they just have a different set of rules where they rebuild X number of planes every day. All right, let's drop this off. I'm just curious how. Yeah, that's about how I expected it. That's crazy too, because I bombed that shit to oblivion. All right, enough of this. Just go hang out over there. Yes and no. It does reduce it. It Now I don't know about the base game, but I do know the mods. The higher the numbers here, the more troops on the base. That's how. That's how East Indies and the other one does it, and it's kind of similar in this one too. So the higher the port, the higher the airfield, the more troops they're going to have on the base. Now you can bombard the base and take it out, but the troops are still there. They don't reduce the numbers. You do kill troops though when you do bombard, but it's not as much as you think. You're basically just killing the base levels. And then in some mods, there's you get bonuses. Like the higher level the base, the more defense modifiers you get. And then the more supplies, the higher, if your supplies are like equal or even more supply than you have troops, your troops get like a modifier, a bonus modifier. And I'm just doing this with troops right now. Because I have plenty. And I have no supply. And I'll be able to run back and forth many, many times and do that. So, in like the base game, I almost always destroy an airfield when I invade. In this game, supply becomes like very valuable. So sometimes you just want to like bite the bullet and just send tons of troops and take it. Because you gotta remember, this is a level 3 base. To make a level 4 base, I need 400 engineering, 400 fuel, 4,000 supply. And then basically 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So to make a level 5 airfield, I need 1,000 engineering, 1,000 fuel. And that's like 3-4 weeks of my entire supply logistics just to make that airfield. It's probably not worth it. It's probably better if you can take it. Like I took Rabaul and left a level 2 airfield there. But I did destroy it down from a level 5. That's a little bit better. I got supply ships coming. So anyway, I was reading the forums last night, and I think they're gonna release the Axis side to the Mediterranean. Now I don't know if he's gonna be fixing all the problems he had. But I know he's fixed some. This game, kind of. There's somebody that's like in charge of the game, but right now I don't think they're upgrading this past where it's at right now. The dev is not giving up on the game. In fact, the dev is actually talks to modders. But he's also got like personal issues, and it's not like a huge studio. So the person who made this game is basically an independent developer. Yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, I can ignore that too. The modders and the developers are two different people. The person who designed the game and made the game, Killerfish Studios, is a very small studio. Basically, it's one guy, and then he hires people to help him make games when he needs to. So he'll do like the core work of the game, and then he'll hire people to like make models and stuff like that. Basically, contracting. But right now, apparently, he has like he's working on another project, and he also has personal issues. But he made an update last year. That's how we got strategic bombing. So the game's not given up on. It's only like 3 some years old, maybe 4. But the modders have sat there, and there's 4 or 5 active modder groups out there. There's Yor, and he's doing the East Indies and the other one. And then there's the guy doing the Pacific campaign. Apparently, there's another group doing the Pacific campaign, or the Pacific, but the Mediterranean. There's a guy working on a Philippines campaign. There's a guy that added to this mod, and so basically it's the Pacific campaign, but there's also like 25 cities all throughout here, and there's a land war. So you can fight a land war in China and Burma and India. And that game is. I haven't played it. I loaded it up and looked at it, and I think I'm going to wait a little bit on it just because it looked like there's probably some bugs. But that's an extension to this game. The China one's out right now. Yeah, I loaded it up. I looked at it. So what happens is all these stars are now replaced with pictures of generals. And you have random generals who are good at things. Some are good at like attacking, some are good at like just holding ground and keeping rebellion down. And there's all new game mechanics for that. And basically the war is you have to defend everything. Hey, what's up? I'm good. But you have to defend everything. Well, when a mission is created, The computer uses command points too, right? So the computer uses command points too. Yeah, everything that's all they have. So eventually you'll get to all they're going to end up doing is sending destroyers at you. And then when you get to the very end of the game, if you haven't won yet, they'll just send merchant ships at you because they never run out. That's why I like that's why I like East India and Abdicom because they made a bunch of smaller boats like patrol boats, torpedo boats, so on and so forth. So the enemy, and then he wrote his code to send those out early. So instead of having like the massive fleets hit you, you get a lot of small fleets of just annoying boats. But every time you get hit by them, that triggers a response from the computer to send their airfields at you. So it makes you like having fleets in contested areas like death. Cruisers. Like like two or three heavy cruisers can probably just wipe. So I got attacked. My carrier, I got attacked by a 10 fleet thing right here. They had three heavy cruisers. And, nah, it's actually down here. They had three heavy cruisers and 7 destroyers. My 3 battleships and my heavy cruisers just wiped them. Now they sank my destroyer, but that's because everyone was targeting the destroyer. Alright, that's getting better. Yeah, they just get target. They're the easiest to kill, so the computer will sometimes just auto-target destroyers. You see these planes popping up? I have a feeling something's hanging out around. All right. Yeah, I'll ignore that. So the enemy is sending out those one ship supply missions, and you're going to run into them because they're trying to simulate their logistics. All right, I got 400 supply points. I guess I could rebuild my other carrier group. Get this out of the way. Alright. Already got the Lexington. There you go, Saratoga. Alright, take 4 Atlanta classes. And let's take... 2 heavy cruisers. And let's take 2 destroyers. Yeah, it adds up quickly. Let's send you to truck. And then let's launch planes. Oh, it's nighttime. Can't do that. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm at yet. 1.4 million. 130 ships. So 70 more ships, and then I get like just a ton more resources, which will just double my troops, double my supply. Not really. I'm to the point to where the game is going to go a lot quicker. It's really just troops. You only have so many available troops. But once I hit 200, I'll get double or triple the amount of troops. And then I can just literally just make invasion fleet after invasion fleet. Yeah. And like, I don't even need these air bases anymore. Alright, let's launch these guys. But what I'm really wondering about is where the hell are their carriers? I haven't seen a fleet carrier the entire game. Which makes me think that either A, the game might be bugged, which it could be, but I doubt that. I think it basically saves its carriers till it has no other carriers left to use. But my guess is when I start invading these places, I'm going to start seeing them. Yeah, these poor guys. This is suicide. And to be honest, I've played this game enough to where a lot of times when I get to the end of a game, I'll just give up on a game because the logistics side of it isn't the fun side of it. Like doing the final invasion. The fun part is struggling for the first like 3-4 months when you have not a lot of command points. And I'm not really finding this game to be too challenging. Like this is a fairly easy game. Like I don't even think this game's going to be hard on the hardest level. I think they have too much resources. And there's just no way the Americans lose. Now Japan's side's probably more difficult. Because you have to go. America will never run out of carriers for the most part. So you're always going to have a lovely air threat. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. And I've got these guys coming. But yeah, I'm really interested in the Axis campaign for the Mediterranean. If they fix the airfield issues and the bugged planes, the Axis would probably be pretty fun to play. Because you don't have enough ships. You're going to get just dominated by American air power or Allied air power. That should be pretty fun. I wish they had a troop ball. That should be so much easier. Yeah, the the Axis campaign will just probably be very interesting. Alright, I'm at 14,000 troops now. Alright, I went over 50%. We're doing good. I should have waited till I had a supply unit here, but I was like, screw it. Alright, manage cargo. Need to turn my battleship group in too. Alright, let's just turn you guys all in. Now, in your game, I don't recommend doing this. Alright, man, have fun. Alright, that's probably good enough. And let's unload all you. And you can head back home. You gotta be shitting me. How are my planes missing this? So it can't destroy it, but it can invade. I probably have enough troops there to defend it. But kind of annoying. Alright, it's not invading. Alright, Lex, what do you got? Let's launch. And let's see if we can find him. There he is. Too easy. Yeah, I'm gonna let this guy build up. This is a good base, though. You got Lightnings and Kitty Hawks, which are just all fighters. And then you got these torpedo bombers, and then you got B-17s. This is a very good mix of planes. Alright, let's go about there. And let's get you about there. Alright, let's tactical that. Destroyer, destroyer, destroyer. Light cruiser. Destroyer. I think this is a light cruiser too. Well, Mitchells, you go after that. You guys go after that. And you guys go after that. Alright, let's go. I do think the key in this game, though, is don't target merchant ships and don't target destroyers. You gotta take out the heavy cruisers and battleships as fast as possible. That was actually pretty bad. I mean, nice fire, but is that fire going to be enough? There we go. He might go. The other guy, I'm not sure. Probably not. Let's see what they look like. Critical, critical, heavy minor. Yeah, this guy's only going to go if he burns, and I don't think he's going to. Well, never know. This will probably be real close to taking them out of light cruisers, too. Because my battleship group destroyed 3, and then here's 2 more. And they do not have like high numbers of these ships. You know Japan's screwed when you start seeing these. It's actually one of my favorite ships in the game. I wonder if they cost 3 though. Yeah, they got a lot of destroyer escorts. Well, I don't think he's gonna sink for me. Moderate, moderate. RTB and RTB. So he's sitting here. That probably triggered the response of him to go hide. Let's really make this painful for him. Alright, let's see if we can find this guy. Huh? There's a good possibility that there's a ship out here that's going to attack these guys. I'm not that worried about it. I got heavy cruisers over there. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a very bad day for him. No, come on, kill the other guy. Alright. Let's go back to this one. Why am I here? Alright, Dauntless. Dauntless Tactical. 72 dive bombers. So we got this guy. He's already wounded though, so let's just give him the 9. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna double target stuff. It's alright. And break form up. Attack. That's gotta be just horrifying for them. If they had radar, they'd know how screwed they are right about now. Most Japanese destroyers don't have radar. In fact, I don't. Maybe some of the late model ones do. But I don't think they do. Usually it's just the battleships and maybe carriers. Just another one of those German-Japanese problems. Like, if you're going to be allies with somebody, you know, probably should advance them the radar technology. Now, I doubt I sink even half of these, but they're all going to be way damaged. And I already got the new carrier group, so it doesn't matter. I can send these guys, and what's funny, in like 2 months, I start getting the Essex class. So I can, for the most part, upgrade. But what I really want is those late model Ethic classes with the Corsairs. Those are insane. Damn, I'm losing a lot of ships or planes. Damn destroyers. Destroyers are hard to hit. That seemed very bad, actually. Not impressive at all. He doesn't look too bad. Well, never mind. That looks pretty good. God, I don't even know if the cruiser got wounded. He looks completely fine. Well, that's not that great. Oh, let's get out of here. Heavy, 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 heavy. Man. Complete misses. That was totally not worth it. I do have these guys coming, though. Ignore. Alright, let's tactical that. All you. You guys go this way. Dive, floor it. Now they're just going to maneuver and probably miss almost all the torpedoes, but I've got plenty of planes. I really only care about that cruiser. These guys will just get mopped up by heavy cruiser forces that I'll just start building. Nice, nice. Good hit on that guy. This guy will probably go too. Yeah. Alright, where are the B-17s? There they are. Not the greatest. But those are big bombs. So hopefully he got a bunch of flooding out of that. Critical heavy. Yeah, he's got like 2 speeds, so almost all his engineering is gone. I don't think he's gonna go though. Two sunk, bunch of criticals. They are pretty much dead. And 0.3 hours. There we go. Alright, he doesn't look too bad. He looks pretty wounded. He looks wounded. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this game. Like, they're out of battleships. They're out of they're out of heavy cruisers. They're real close to being out of light cruisers. If my guys could aim, I would totally have killed that guy. I'm kind of just waiting for their carriers to show up, the heavy carriers. Oh, that was a very bad bombing run. I don't think I'm going to get any flood guys. I'm more interested in the guy modding the Mediterranean campaign. He said he's got like a couple more days and he's going to release Axis campaigns. So I think if that gets released, I might just go play that. This is just going to be a logistics slog. So basically I'm waiting to get to 200 ships sunk, and then I'll get triple the amount of supplies, which means I can start invading multiple places at once. But like, I've got so many carrier task force just kind of hanging out that I probably have more carriers than Japan has left. Though I did find a glitch in the Matrix how to cheat this campaign if you want to. All you gotta do is buy the French sub and go hang out over there. Yeah, so this port and this port, they release single ships. And then all you gotta do is find the ship. You know, I feel kind of bad that the United States actually sank this sub. We did sink it. But there's a reason why you want to pick the French one. It's because you have 450 HE rounds and 100 AP for two 8-inch guns. God knows why you designed that. Yeah, that's... To be honest, that's insane. Yeah, I'm just, you know, the French designed it. And now you surface. God, that's just insane looking. And for some reason, you guys fly your flag underwater. I think you're the only sub that does it. It's pretty funny. But 8-inch rounds, insane. You'll kill ships. Oh, I better make sure this guy doesn't have a gun. He might have guns. I'm not that scared. A little scared. Yeah, it's a gun platform. He has a gun. It doesn't matter. He'll die so quickly. He only got one. I don't even know if he can see me. Oh, they do, but here's the problem with torpedoes, right? You run out very quickly. With the gun, I've got all... This guy's sank like 15 ships for me already. All with his deck gun. Alright, he has a gun. I need to kind of worry about that. Maybe. To be honest, from a logistics standpoint, just having him come up here with the deck gun is just insane. He's already heavy miner. He's fired like 10 rounds. Kind of worried about getting hit though. Normally if I see they have a deck gun, I don't attack them. I don't know. Where I live, there's just insanity. Like, I live in Tornado Alley, and I live at the part of the United States where the Canadian Arctic winds meet the hot Gulf winds. And so, like, all fall, winter, and spring long, it'll be cold one day and be hot the next day. There'll be baseball-sized hail, tornadoes. And then the summer's like 110. Yeah, he's already burning. And this is actually a slow one. Normally you sink these guys way faster. Like, I sank one of these ships in 2 shots. They literally fired 2 rounds. First hit, magazine blew up. What's crazy is this is the only French ship in the game that I've seen from anything. There we go. It's in here because the Dutch game put it in here because you're there you go. And this sub was in the Indian Ocean in 41 because it took one of your one of the French islands that was held by the Vichy. It took it. It was involved in the invasion of the island where like 3 people died. I can't remember which island it was, but it's one of the ones in the Indian Ocean. And then after that, it went to the Caribbean, and it was going to the Panama Canal because it was going to go over to, I think it was going to go hang out in French Polynesia. It got sank by a Catalina right by the Panama Canal. They probably thought you guys were German. I mean, shit happens. You should look at the first Gulf War if you want to see something that's like almost humorous. So if you look at the total casualties of the first Gulf War for the United States, we almost killed 50% of our troops. We were so efficient at killing, we killed more than we were killing ours at the same rate the Iraqis were. It happens. You know, you get the ad pilot, jacked up on crystal meth, you kill some Canadian troops. I know about that one because that was actually, I think, the Illinois National Air Guard that did that. And I lived real close to that base when it happened. It happens quite a bit. It's usually a command and control problem. Like, we've gotten a lot better at it, mainly because of like stuff like Blue Force trackers and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to target our own forces now. But it still happens. To be honest, eventually everyone's... Nah, they got off scot-clean. Like, if someone tells... Like, let's just say... Targeting is like targeting, right? It's not. But... especially in like the artillery world, there's some real crazy stuff that happens. Like, imagine, and this is a 100% true story, my unit fired some rockets and they were brand new to theater, and one of the launcher chiefs didn't fire all of the rockets. And so you're watching this building on a drone footage, and you see like the building's shaped like a T, and you see both wings and the bottom part of it get hit with rockets, but the middle of the building didn't get targeted. And we're like, what the hell happened? There's supposed to be 4 rockets. We were like looking at each other like, uh-oh. And then all of a sudden you see like 100 people start running in to like try and save the people out of the burning building. And then like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes later, the 4th rocket kills like 100 people. So everyone that went to help died because some launcher chief screwed up and didn't fire the 2nd rocket. Ooh. Oh no, never mind. But there's nothing you can do about stuff like that. Like, you'll fire a rocket, and because it has a flight time of a minute or something, well, what happens if you see a car pull up with like a family get out at the house that you're destroying? You can't stop the rocket, so you just watch it. There's a lot of like morally questionable things that end up happening in war. It could be they got the wrong coordinates. They could have spotted a target of opportunity, and nobody, and the Canadian unit maybe didn't inform the Allied community. Because that happens quite a bit as well. It even happens between the Army and the Marines. Like, if nobody's like informing people, you just don't know. So that's a very common problem. Like, you get issues like that a lot. Like, especially usually in the early stages of a war. Like, Operation Anaconda, that was a nuts operation. In fact, they like teach that, and like they they teach that at like higher level NCO school. It's basically kind of an example of like, well, this is probably what we don't want to do. Well, it's like when you call in artillery, we were supposed to clear like air corridors and stuff like that. But we had so many different units. We had SEALs, Rangers, random CIA units with the Northern Coalition. You name it, we had just random crap were floating around. And then we had planes coming in and helicopters. And basically, we lost coordination, and we just went on the theory of a big sky, little plane theory, which means it's a big sky, it's a little plane, and hopefully we don't hit them with artillery rounds. But, you know, maybe the odd plane to get smacked with a 155. Who knows? And then you have like 8 or 9 people calling in artillery strikes who don't know the location of everybody else. Yeah, I know. It's a merchant, though, I think. Yeah, it's well, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a merchant ship. It's crazy. Like, some of the ships turn, like, some merchants just turn horribly, and some are just like destroyers. That just looks so weird. To be honest, if I was him, that's what I'd be doing. I would have turned straight at the sub. Be like, I'm going to hit you. Now, I'm not a huge fan of having merchant ships without guns. I have a feeling most merchant ships were being retrofitted with guns. Because it's not hard to just basically take an anti-tank gun and put it on this. Come on, French. Do better. Normally they're sank by now. Wow. This guy's tough. What I want to know is, can the French sailors get inside the turret while it's underwater? But I want to know if, do they have to get into it after they surface? Or can they get into it from inside the sub? Probably not, I would say. I bet you they have to I bet you they have to surface, and then there's a door, and then they have to take the two plugs for the guns. I don't know. I'd love to see the blueprints of this. I looked it up on Wikipedia. And the second thing is, where the hell do you keep the plane? This thing has a plane. Yeah. You guys get one Kingfisher. You have two 8-inch guns. I just don't even know. Does it go like right here and it folds its wings and then you just pick it up? I got nothing, man. Is it hidden right here? I have no idea. Try. I guess it could be that. I guess not. Yeah, it shows up to me as 3 dots. You know what? This ship might be bugged. He doesn't have a single thing of damage yet. I've destroyed plenty of these, though, which is kind of weird. And I'm hitting them. I'm going to get closer. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, he's not doing any damage. I might have to leave this battle. I don't understand why he's not damaging him at all. But yeah, that's a little trick you can do. So if you ever play this game, buy the sub, put it here at the very first thing you do, and you're going to gain like 4 command points a day just killing merchant ships. It's basically cheating, to be honest. But if you look at World War II, it's pretty much what the Americans did. And then here's all the merchant ships that get sent out. You'll find them with your planes, and these subs will pick them up too. Alright, we'll sit him there. I went to the Wikipedia page. I didn't think I saw that. I didn't really look at it long. I was really just looking up where it got sunk at. Yeah. I just looked up where it got sunk at. I didn't even look at the whole page. I knew it was lost and nobody knew what happened to it. All they know is it was going to the Panama Canal and it got destroyed somewhere by Panama. And they're assuming the Americans probably sank it in the middle of the night. Here's a bunch of command points. Well, that place is gonna fall. Let's just mess with Japan now. I almost guaranteed that's what it was. In the middle of the night, anywhere, especially in the middle of the night, anything that's a sub anywhere on the East Coast was getting sank in 42. My guess is somehow America's coastal command didn't have the information. Ooh, what do we got here? All right, let's go. Oops. All right, let's go dive. Destroyer, 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 destroyer. Yep. So, horrible problem is they are now 100% out of cruisers, probably. They probably knew my carrier was here, and they were gonna like go give me a visit. It's alright, though. We were probably the second largest sinker of French ships in World War II. You have to, the British would be number one. And they did that intentionally. Oof. What sucks is it's really hard to torpedo and dive bomb destroyers. Oh my god. 3 dud torpedoes. The mod. I think the highest I've gotten is like in the 70s. This is just 2 carriers launching all their dauntlesses. Yeah. I just launched both carrier. The mod allows you to have more planes. So I have 2 aircraft carriers that launched 48 dauntlesses. And then I had 3 Catalinas as well. I didn't actually do that good. To me, it's easy. It's you just group them together, and then you have them go attack one target. So they probably damaged almost everything a little bit. Yeah, it's like it depends on like where I'm at in the game. Like here, I just want these guys to go away. So I damaged everything, and that will probably get them to turn around. When there's battleships, well, it usually almost always goes carrier, battleship, heavy cruiser, unless you need command points. And then the Guadalcanal campaign, maybe sinking merchants first is the right move if you don't have a lot of planes. Because the merchants will get you command points, which is kind of what you need to do. Didn't lose anything, but everyone got hurt. So if he decides to press the attack, I've got 2 heavy cruisers. I think I got 3 heavy cruisers. And then I have... No, I have 2 heavy cruisers, 4 light cruisers. That will destroy that fleet. So I'm not too worried about them. But there's always a fine line of what do you do with your guys? Do you want to ensure the kills? Or do you want to spread the damage and just hope for the best? I generally try and go for kills. So I'm all right with a little bit of overkill with planes. Oh, yeah, he left, so I'm not going to chase him around. I don't know where he went. I guess I could launch from truck. Yeah. That's like the key is getting rid of the, especially playing as America. You need to get rid of all those ships so they can't bombard your ports. Ooh, what do I get here? Yeah, this isn't a very good base. This is the base you want. That is a very, very good base. To be honest, I might just let all these bases die and keep Rabaul and just build it to a level 5. But to be honest, I'm probably just going to keep a carrier group down here. And, hey, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's go over here. New C. And let's go. There's 4 battleships. That should do me. Wow, that cost me 400. Kind of insane. I'll get you a fair. You can get a Fletcher. He's for the invasion of these guys that are coming up here shortly. Oh. Well. I guess we're going to have some fun here. $500. Definitely going to start pushing that way. You guys are going to start pushing this way. And you... low on fuel. No. Damn, low on fuel. Alright, ignore. Let's see where he's going. Alright, he's going south. So, probably a line like that. And it's 9 p.m., so I can't launch. This is going to make me so sad. But he's probably coming in this area. I'll leave them right there. Probably something like that. What's going to be horrible about this is I'm going to have problems finding him tomorrow. All right. Let's go to Rabal. So something like this probably is good. Something like that. I don't want to launch my carriers till I have a confirmed target. It'd be pretty funny if I run into them and get to do like a ship battle with carriers. Oh, this is going to be so frustrating. I'm not going to be able to find them. How dare Japan do this? Ugh, Screw you, weather. There's actually a very good chance that I do run into him. You see that? There's a plane right there. And I don't have time to launch. Let's go hang out right there. And Destroyer 1, you're gonna go play. And you get down here. I'm just waiting for him to pop up in like a random spot. This is so frustrating though. Like, I know he's here. I saw him. And I saw a plane. You gotta be shitting me. Well, I really can just wait till I see a plane. So disappointed in that. I might be too close. Nah, I should be good. I think I'll be good. Drop, 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 drop. There you go. Wow, 2 torpedo hits out of that. Kill's a kill. Now back to this problem. I normally don't like launching lots of fighter aircraft like this, but some people will launch their entire fighter wings and do this surrounding their carriers. But the computer is smart. Like, they will see your planes and follow you back to where you came from. Just like when I see a scout plane, I like to follow scout planes back to where they came from. Like that. Alright. You just stay right next to Mr. Carrier. Alright. Mr. Santiago. You're going to launch. You are going to launch these guys. And I am going to launch 11 fighters. Just to add to the fun. And now you're going to launch your other guys. Let's go to this task force. Let's move him closer. All right. A little bit north. A little bit north. This is about to be a really dead carrier. And to be honest, I don't think I'm even going to wait for the other guys. Let's tactical it. But let's do smart thing first. We'll get these guys in for the second strike. Alright, let's tactical it. What a mess. I'm gonna be so upset this is a seaplane carrier. Oh, it's one of those. I'm still disappointed. But always kill the carrier, make sure it happens. Oh, my fighters didn't even get in here. I guess 72 is the max number. Which, this could be bad, actually. I got one fighter. Let's just hope he doesn't show up. Yep, there they are. I mean, these are clods, though, so not a very big worry. Yeah, look at these guys. They're literally attacking these guys that are leaving. The computer AI is insane. So instead of going after the people that are actually bombing you, they're going after the people that are already bombed. There we go. Oh, carrier sunk. I still feel like this was a letdown. I was all excited that I was going to have a large carrier to attack. Oh, and I can't condense time because of the fighters. Yeah, and my Dauntlesses actually outrange them, or faster. So we got two. Looks like the carrier and a merchant ship. Well, since I outrun them, I am just going to end this battle. because they're never going to catch up with me. Not bad, not bad. All right. Kind of disappointed in all that, though. I thought that would be better. Where's the carrier? See if I get lucky. I did. Ha ha ha. Suckers. Figure 6 and 6 on those two merchants. And they're all kind of wounded, so... So we'll break these up. Alright, that looks like good. Sucks that other group's way over there, but whatever. Alright, guys. Hit your targets, don't miss like these idiots. The more I play this game, the more I'm like, there needs to be a ship construction game involved in this. So instead of spending your resources, you can just build more ships. So if the enemy's getting just smacked and losing lots of ships, they can always build another battleship if they want. That way the enemy never runs out of ships. Yeah, I might get 2 out of that. And we got the other half. Could at least crash into the ship, guy. I mean, they crashed into each other. That's good. Nice. Four's a nice number. Somehow this guy lived. And somehow that guy lived. Alright, let's go take a look at this. 4 command points. Good, good. Something like that. Trying to initiate a combat. No star shells. I don't think I got them. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Go get them, boys. Actually, no, that's not the way I want to do that. They're going to go that way. Let's go this way. Get them all these nice broadsides. Is everyone firing? Yep. Yeah, he's gonna get nailed. Damn Japanese gunnery. I'm gonna play smart and try and avoid getting that guy killed early. There we go. I should probably add a couple of light cruisers to this group. And to be honest, I should probably just use light cruisers for this whole thing. The problem is I'm outgunned here. The average Japanese destroyer has like 6 guns, and I'm operating on like 4 and 5. I'm probably not technically outgunned, but I think this guy has 4. And he looks broke. Alright, that guy's healed up. Good work, guys. Good work. His rear gun's out. There we go. Shit, I forgot they even had a merchant ship. At least this guy will be quick. And now I'm going to get my entire destroyer fleet, and I will be happy. What is this guy going? 31? Alright. We gonna hit this guy, guys? I know you can see him. And we've got a speed advantage. Yeah, you're good. Come on, just kill this guy. It's hard to tell, like, how much he's actually wounded. Stupid smoke screen. Heavy. He's going 26 now, too, so... Taking a lot of destroyers though, so they're gonna run out. And that will make when the carriers finally do appear a lot easier. There we go. A little bit wounded. Let's get all the guns in play. There we go. God, he's only down to 27. I'm at 8,000 yards, man. Yeah, he's got some flooding. Critical heavy. Yeah, he's almost gone. Oh, 17 knots now. He is toast. The quarterback is toast. Down to 14 knots. Yeah, I definitely need to put some cruisers with this. These guys are not made for this. American destroyers just are not brawlers. So I'll put like 3 light. To be honest, I'll probably just make light cruiser. I don't like cruiser unit. What? You guys gonna fire at him? Be honest. Let's just be smart. There we go. And another 4 ships sank. What is this gonna put me up to? $146. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here for a little while. Pretty good though. Totally disappointed that that wasn't a actual carrier. But I want to send my 2 carriers groups this way, and we're going to see if we can actually find their carriers. At least provoke some response or something. I got nothing though. And then I think I'm gonna bomb Guam. Because I think I want to own these 2 islands. That way I can search this area. And then I can take Jima and search this area. And then I can just leave a carrier group right here. And whenever their carriers do show up, I've got plenty of search planes. And I can just slaughter them. And then I'll just roll up these islands. I'll say Philippines for probably last, though. I have a feeling Philippines is going to be rough. They got a lot of points there. Yeah, like this is going to be nothing. Most of these islands, I think, should be fairly easy to take. I can probably just browbeat them with troops. Either which way, I'm out of here. Later all.